Hello students. In this video we see chapter 2 midpoint theorem from unit geometry. Before starting the exercise, first to know what is midpoint theorem. As the name is saying midpoint. Midpoint means any side having the midpoint. It is related to midpoint of any sides of a triangle. So the statement of the theorem is the line segment joining the midpoint of two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side and equal to half of it. The line segment joining the midpoint of AB is D and midpoint of AC is E. Joining the midpoint of any two side of a triangle is parallel to third side and equal to half of it. So we have to prove DE is parallel to BC and DE is also half of BC. ये हमें प्रूफ करना है. तो स्टार्टिंग करने से पहले सबसे पहले हम जो स्टेप है वो उसको फॉलो करेंगे. सो थियरम in geometry, whenever we start of proving anything, first we write down the given thing. A triangle ABC in which D and E are the midpoint of AB and AC respectively. We have to prove DE is parallel to BC and DE equal to half of BC. Now next thing which we have done is the construction part. This dotted line indicates that this construction we have done for proving the theorem. So the construction which we have done is we draw this CF parallel to this side BA. हमने कंस्ट्रक्शन किया CF पैरेलल किया BA के और CF इतना बढ़ाया हमने कि जब हमने DE को प्रोड्यूस किया तो वो जाके एक ट्रायंगल फॉर्म हुआ और फिर हमने इस DC को ज्वाइन कर दिया. क्लियर. DE को हमने प्रोड्यूस किया और यहाँ से हमने CF को वहाँ तक प्रोड्यूस किया जहाँ हमें एक ट्रायंगल फॉर्म हो जाए. नाउ वी सी द प्रूफ. सो वी टेक टू कॉलम. In first column we write down the statement, in second column we write down the reason behind the statement. So in triangle ADE and triangle CFE, and this triangle CFE, first we prove that by any test criteria we prove that these two triangles are congruent to each other. So in triangle ADE and triangle CFE, AE equal to EC. क्यों रहेगा? क्योंकि E is the midpoint. एंगल AED इज इक्वल टू एंगल CEF. दोनों में क्या है? इट इज़ वर्टिकली अपोजिट एंगल्स. एंड एंगल DAE इक्वल टू एंगल ECF, alternate angles. Therefore we can say that triangle ADE is congruent to triangle CFE. By which test? By angle criteria of congruency. Therefore AD is equal to CF and DE equal to EF by CPCTC, means corresponding part of congruent triangles. But AD equal to BD as D is the midpoint of AB. AD is equal to DB. क्यों? क्योंकि D midpoint है. Therefore CF is equal to BD and BD is parallel to CF. So from statement number 3 and 4 and construction, we can say that from this statement 3, 4 and construction. Now we take triangle DBC and triangle CFD. Triangle DBC and this CFD. एक ट्रायंगल हम ये लेंगे और एक ट्रायंगल हम ये लेंगे और हम तब प्रूफ करेंगे कि ये दोनों ट्रायंगल्स भी क्या हैं? कॉन्ग्रुएंट है बाय SAS क्राइटेरिया. सो व्हाट वी आर सीइंग दैट BC इज इक्वल टू DF इज इक्वल टू 2DE एंड एंगल BCD इज इक्वल टू एंगल CDF बाय CPCTC एंड स्टेटमेंट नंबर this 3. Therefore we can say that this DE equal to half of BC and DE is also parallel to BC. Clear, student? So this theorem we use when we are solving the exercise. Again I am explaining the statement of the theorem. The midpoint joining any two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side and it is also equal to half of it. Clear? Now we see the converse. Converse means just opposite. Converse में क्या होगा? आपका जो midpoint theorem का given था वो to prove बन जाएगा और जो to prove था वो क्या हो जाएगा? Given. Clear? So in converse of midpoint theorem, the straight line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisect the third side. The straight line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle is parallel to another and it bisect the third side. It also bisect the third side. Now first we write down the given. In triangle ABC, D is the midpoint of AB and DE is parallel to BC. It is given in the question. Now we have to prove that this DE bisects AC. This DE bisects AC and AE is equal to EC. So we have done one construction, join DF where F is the midpoint of AC. अब हमने एक assume किया कि let F be the midpoint of this side AC. Clear? Now we see the proof. So DF is parallel and it is also half of BC by midpoint theorem. DE is parallel to BC and DF is parallel to BC. It is given and by the statement number 1. Therefore DE is parallel to DF. Two lines parallel to the same line are parallel themselves. And DE and DF are on the same line. E and EF are coincident points. Therefore we can say that E is the midpoint of AC. Hence proved. Clear, students? So this is the converse of midpoint theorem. So on the basis of this, we start exercise of the chapter. Now student, we see the exercise. Question number 1. In triangle ABC, D and E are the midpoint of AC and BC. This AC and BC, we have to find the value of angle ABC. And second, we have to find DE side if AB equal to 4.4 centimeter. In triangle, this small triangle DEC, angle D and angle C is given. Angle D is 65 degree and angle C is 35 degree. So sum of all angle of this triangle is equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle E equal to 180 minus this 35 plus 65. 180 minus 100, which is 80 degree. So angle E is equal to angle this ABC. These are the corresponding angles. Okay, therefore we can say that angle ABC is equal to 80 degree. Now second, we have to find DE when AB is 4.4. So this DE is half of AB by midpoint theorem. So half of 4.4, which is 2.2 centimeter. Now question number 2, in triangle ABC, this PQR are the midpoint of triangle ABC of the side AB, BC and AC. Here it is given that this BP is equal to 3.5 centimeter. This BP is equal to 3.5. This complete AC is 3.8 and PQ is equal to 2.7 centimeter. We have to find the value of RQ, RP, AR and AB. So student, RQ is this RQ. This RQ is half of BC by midpoint theorem. And where this BC is BP plus PC. BP is given 3.5 as P is the midpoint, therefore PC is also 3.5. So 1 upon 2 into 3.5 into 3.5 is 7 upon 2, which is 3.5 centimeter. Second, RP is equal to half of AC, which is half into 3.8 equal to 1.9 centimeter. Third, AB is equal to this AB is equal to 2 times this PQ. Okay, this 2 times this PQ. So 2 into 2.7 is 5.4 centimeter. And last, AR equal to half of AB, which is half into 5.4, 2.7 centimeter. Clear, student? We apply here midpoint theorem. Now question number 4, in this triangle ABC, DEF are the midpoint of side BC, C and AB respectively. Next, then PQ are the midpoint of this triangle DEF, and measurement of AB, BC and AC is given. We have to find the side of the smaller triangle PQR. So side of this smaller triangle PQR is PQ, QR and PR. So first we find PQ. This PQ is half of half of ED, and this ED is half of this AB. PQ जो है half of ED है और ED क्या है half of AB by midpoint theorem. So 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2 into 4.8, AB दिया हुआ है, so 1 upon 2 into 2.4, which is 1.2 centimeter. Second, QR is equal to half of EF, where your EF is half of BC, so 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2 BC is 1 upon 4 into 7.2 is 1.8 centimeter. And third, PR equal to half of FD equal to half, and FD is half of AC, so 1 upon 4 into 6.8 equal to 1.7 centimeter. Clear, student? I hope you understood. So in all these 3 questions, we apply the midpoint theorem rule. Clear? Now we see next question of the same exercise. Now student, we see question number 6. Prove that the triangle obtained by joining the midpoint of side of an isosceles triangle is also isosceles. So in this triangle ABC, this side AC and BC are equal. It means these two sides are equal in isosceles triangle. Okay, as F and E are the midpoint of these two equal sides, therefore this FE is parallel to AB and FE is also half of AB. Now D and E are the midpoints, or D and E are the midpoints of the triangle. If AB is equal to BC, then we can say that this DF is parallel to BC and DF is also half of BC, and this BC is equal to AB. Therefore, since AB is equal to BC, so in triangle DEF we can say that EF is equal to DF. Therefore, triangle DEF is also an isosceles triangle. Hence proved. Now, last question of the exercise. Triangle ABC is a triangle. D and E and EF are the midpoint of these three sides. We have to prove that DE and AF bisect each other. Okay. Now let G be the centroid of this triangle ABC. This G is the centroid of the triangle ABC. Given E and F are the midpoint of BC and AC. Therefore, by midpoint theorem, AD is parallel to EF. AD is parallel to EF. AB is equal to 2EF. AD is equal to EF, since D is a midpoint of AB. Now in triangle ADG and triangle GEF, angle AGD equal to angle EGF, vertically opposite angles. AD equal to EF. Now from first, that an angle ADG is equal to angle GFE, alternate angles for parallel lines EF and AB. Therefore, we can say that this triangle ADG is congruent to triangle EGF. Okay, by ASA rule. Thus, AG is equal to GE, corresponding side. Also, DG is equal to GF, corresponding side. Thus, we can say that AE and DF bisect each other at G. Clear? Hence proved. Clear, student? I hope you understood. So here your first exercise of chapter 2 midpoint theorem is finished. Finish all the question in your mathematics copy. In next video we see the intercept theorem and its exercise. Thank you, student.